After a barrage of TV debates and social media posts voicing public concern over government surveillance into private space of mobile devices, the government has finally revoked its decision on Sanchar Saathi app mandate. Now, it is not required to be pre-installed in your phones. Remember, Department of Telecommunications had earlier said that the app is meant to empower mobile users and not monitor them. It is voluntary, works only with user consent and can be deleted at any time. In fact, Communications Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia on 2nd of December had also defended the Department of Telecommunications directions to all phone makers to pre-install Sanchar Saathi on all devices sold from March of 2026. He insisted that there is no snooping or call monitoring. His narrative to users was that if they want the app, they could activate it. If not, simply ignore it or even delete it.
संचार साथी एक ऐप है और एक पोर्टल है जिसके आधार पर हर एक उपभोक्ता अपनी सुरक्षा अपने हाथों से कर पाता है। ये जन भागीदारी का एक कदम है। ना कोई स्नूपिंग है, ना कोई कॉल मॉनिटरिंग है। अगर आप चाहते हो तो इसको आप एक्टिवेट करो, अगर आप नहीं चाहते तो इसे एक्टिवेट मत करो।
So why has the app set off such a storm? According to Jyotiraditya Scindia, the app is optional. You can delete it. The decision is yours. And that statement comes after growing criticism, political pushback and angry posts across social media accusing the government of pushing surveillance through backdoor. What did the Government of India order actually stated? A directive issued on 28th of November told smartphone companies to pre-install the Sanchar Saathi app on all new phones, make the app non-removable, ensure its features cannot be restricted, push it through software updates to all existing phone users as well. Now, manufacturers were given 90 days time to implement the order and 120 days to report compliance. So on paper, it did not look optional at all. In fact, it looked more like the opposite, a permanent government app baked into every phone. And just a few days ago, remember, the Department of Telecommunications told messaging platforms like WhatsApp and Telegram to implement SIM binding. That means that these apps would stop working if you change your SIM card. Now, digital rights groups say that this was a massive red flag, and then came the Sanchar Saathi order. Together, the moves sets off alarms about creeping shift towards tighter digital control. The criticism came fast from smartphone companies, from political leaders, and from privacy advocates. According to smartphone manufacturing companies, the mandate added operational and compliance stress. It forced phone makers to act as enforcers of government policy. User trust would come better through awareness and not force. The industry was already struggling with higher component costs and thin margin. Manufacturers basically said, this is not our job. Political leaders, opposition voices were even sharper. Shiv Sena UBT leader Aditya Thackeray called it dictatorship without calling it so. Political analyst Tehseen Poonawalla said that India needs to wake up, calling the move as surveillance at its worst. Another Shiv Sena UBT leader, Priyanka Chaturvedi, called it a big boss-like surveillance moment. CPIM MP John Britas said it revealed a grand plan for citizen empowerment, but not in a good way. So politically, operationally and socially, the backlash was intense. What the app actually does? Well, Sanchar Saathi app basically is meant to be a security tool. According to the government, it helps report suspected fraud. A feature called Chakshu lets you report fake banking calls, impersonation of police, TRAI, government officials, KYC scams, investment fraud, electricity or gas payment scams. Block lost or stolen phones. The app connects to CEIR, which is India's IMEI database. If you block your device, it becomes unusable even with a new SIM card. If someone tries using it, it can be traced. Now, show how many mobile numbers are in your name. Useful for spotting fraudulent SIM cards, linked to your ID. Verify if your phone is genuine. It checks IMEI authenticity to catch tampered or counterfeit devices. Report illegal international calls. It flags internet-based calling setups that mask foreign calls as local, something the government says is tied to national security risks. Check your internet service provider details. It identifies your ISPs operating in your area. On paper, these features seem helpful. They target real problems in India's telecom space. So why were people worried? Because the app asks for extensive permissions, including access to call logs, SMS logs, ability to make and manage calls, camera access, photos and files, and network information. If it were optional, that's one thing. But if it were forced onto every device and impossible to remove, that raises red flags. Many saw it as a doorway to deeper monitoring, whether intended or not. So, the mandate may be off the table for now, giving users some immediate relief, but the broader debate around trust, consent, and digital rights is clearly far from over, and it will shape how future digital policies are received.